today?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well. What brings you here today?
Well, I've been feeling really anxious lately,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm a sophomore in college, so it's my second year, and I've just been feeling more and more tense and really agitated recently, and
Okay.
it's been bothering me a lot.
Okay. Where did you go to high school?
I went to Simley High School, so
Okay.
back in my hometown in Evergrove Heights.
Okay. And how many people were?
It was a smaller
there?
school, so
Small
probably my graduating class had like 300 people in it.
Okay. So very comfortable. Knew
Yeah.
everyone. Was it scary to kind of come in to
Yeah.
college, coming from such a small place?
Yeah, I was really scared because I knew most of the people in my high school, but then as I went to college, I didn't know anyone. So
What other places did you apply at?
I applied to Michigan State
Okay.
and University of Wisconsin-Madison, and
Okay.
both those are really big schools. But I decided to come to a smaller school at St. John's.
Yeah. What drew you to it?
My soccer coach actually went here,
Okay.
so he kind of made me get to know it, and I liked it. So I just chose here.
Okay. Well, cool. Let's talk about more of those thoughts that you say that you've been having.
Yeah.
When do they occur, would you say?
I mean, they're always kind of there, but
Mhm.
it gets really bad if I'm like speaking in front of people, or if I have to give a speech or like answer a question in class.
Okay.
I'll start to like my heart will beat, and I'll just get really tense, and like my palms will get sweaty, and it's really distracting.
Yeah. Did you ever feel like you were going to pass out or anything?
Yeah, yeah. Actually, in high school, I had like a panic attack, I guess they call it, because
Okay.
my aunt had a history of them, and so they knew right away. But I just got really, really tense and sweaty, and like I I guess I panicked, and
Yeah. And you
they,
didn't have to go to the hospital?
no, they almost had to bring me there, but they calmed me down luckily, and it wasn't as bad as it could have been. But
Well, that's good.
yeah, I know. I was relieved about that.
Yeah. Let's talk more about your everyday thoughts. Do you have like
Okay.
worrying? What kinds of things do you worry about?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess I worry a lot about like people making fun of me or judging me when I talk to them. So that just kind of makes me like shy away from people, and I guess I just choose not to talk to them, and that just makes me feel more comfortable.
Okay. And how describe to me where you are when you start to have those feelings of a panic attack, as you described. Where are you? What are you feeling?
Yeah.
Some senses.
I mean, I guess I'm feeling really like not myself. Like I want to just kind of crawl in a hole and be alone. But yeah, I don't know.
Okay. How about on a scale of 1 to 10, how often would you say that you are having these thoughts? 1 being
Today,
never.
right now.
Today, last week, the past month.
How often?
Yeah.
I probably like an 8, 9.
8. Okay.
In college, I guess, but in high school it was probably like a 3 or 4.
Okay. So it is getting worse.
It's happening a lot more, I would say.
Okay. When did it first start, do you think, that you started to have feelings of
Oh boy.
nervousness, anxiousness?
Well, I mean, when I was younger, I guess it was always kind of there a little bit. Like I went on a camping trip with my parents and my brother, and the whole time I was just always worried about like getting lost in the woods, or like getting separated from my parents, and it kind of made the trip a whole lot less enjoyable. So.
Have you ever been lost from your parents before, or had they ever forgotten you?
No, not really. Not that I can think of.
So would you say that you had a reason to worry, or?
No, probably not. Looking back at it, it seems kind of silly.
Yeah, kind of silly.
Yeah.
What do you think about being anxious now and those nervous thoughts that you have now?
I just want them to stop, honestly. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really get why they've gotten worse and why they keep happening, but it's really like preventing me from functioning normally, and it makes it hard to concentrate and focus on like my schoolwork and things like that. So I just kind of want it to stop.
Yeah. Have you ever felt bullied? You said that you feel like people are always going to be judging you and stuff. Have you ever been in a situation where those thoughts physically manifested and presented themselves?
Well, I mean, nothing like too serious, but
Mhm.
I played soccer in high school, and like some guys on the team would make fun of me every once in a while, and I mean, I guess bully me, but not really. But
Would they make fun of you when you were about to score or you didn't score and they would make fun of you, or
yeah,
just
it was really.
a locker
I
room?
think it was just normal. I mean, like what the older teammates normally do.
Yeah.
It was nothing like just personally attacking me, but that's what it felt like, I guess.
Okay. So is it kind of your feeling like you were about to accomplish something in soccer and then, if you didn't, you felt like you would be made fun of? Do you feel like when you go up and speak in front of people in class that if you mess up, they're going to make fun of you just like back in soccer?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense actually.
Mhm.
I think that's spot on.
Okay. How about let's see if you could write down a few of the thoughts that you think people are having about you.
All right.
Something to write on.
Any thoughts? Or?
Any thoughts that you think people have when you
Okay.
go up to give a presentation or when you feel like you're being judged?
Thank you. All right. There you go.
Okay. They think you're stupid. You won't make sense.
Yeah.
That, you know, that you sweat a lot.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
That you smell.
Yeah.
Probably things that were said in the locker room.
Yeah. They're not too positive either. It's mostly negative stuff, I guess.
Mm-hmm. And how many times do you think that they made fun of you in the locker room, or is it just a one-time occurrence? Kind of stuck with you?
No, I mean, I'd say it was kind of just, it would happen once or twice a day, and
Okay.
just like during the season.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a continuous thing.
Mm-hmm. Did they ever say anything positive to you, or was it always all negative?
There were positives sometimes, but
Do you want to write down some of those positive thoughts?
yeah, sure. There you go.
All right. Nice goal. Good job. Keep it up. That's good. That's, they still thought of you as a positive person.
Yeah.
And is there any way, like, has anyone ever said anything negative to you while you're in class making these speeches or
No,
talking?
I think I just always assume they're gonna do it. So, and I never really even like get the chance to participate
Mm-hmm.
or give a speech because I always try to shy away from it. So.
Yeah. Has anything good been said about you in class that you can think of?
I've been told I'm a good public speaker, but I mean,
Yeah.
I never really see it, and I don't like to do it, so I just kind of blow it off and assume that I'm not.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it looks like there's been a lot of good things said about you that
Yeah.
you've been able to do.
Yeah.
Do you think that before you would go up and, speak, or before you ask a question, that you could jot down these things or remember them, and
The positives.
yeah, that would help better you be able to ask a question or
Yeah.
anything?
Yeah, I think that would help.
Yeah.
It definitely would, because then I wouldn't be so like I wouldn't have the negative mindset, that I normally do. So.
Yeah. Now, you said that you had a negative family memory about you going camping
Yeah.
and feeling lost, and
Yeah.
have you ever had a positive experience of positive family vacation, or has it always been followed by worry?
Well, I mean, we've traveled a lot, so we've had a lot of fun vacations and whatnot, but normally there's always that worry there.
Yeah.
But it's, I mean, like something fun will happen, and then after the fact, I'll have a negative thought.
Okay.
Or, so it's not like the whole thing's negative, but just it's kind of sporadically in there.
Yeah. And you said that you had an aunt who might have had these same things.
Yeah, I forget what they called it. It was like panic something.
Okay,
I don't
panic
know.
attacks maybe,
Yeah.
or panic disorder.
Yeah.
Did you ever see her have a disorder, or?
No, my mom would tell me about them, and
Okay.
um, yeah, I mean, that's kind of how my mom knew that I had had one or almost had one,
Mhm.
but I'd never seen it firsthand, I
Okay.
guess, just experienced one kind of, but
Okay. And it's only your aunt, you think, that
yeah, I think so.
had these? Okay. All right, let's kind of go back to those negative thoughts. Sorry to
Alright.
be jumping around.
No, it's okay.
What kinds of things help calm your anxious thoughts? Is there anything?
Well, let me think, I don't know. Um,
Sometimes when people aren't, their room isn't organized, they feel like their life is out.
yeah,
Could that be something that you have?
yeah.
That,
I mean, I do feel
ritual.
better when I clean.
Mhm.
My roommate always kind of makes fun of me because I'm like I try to be a clean freak.
okay.
I'm always organizing my desk and things, but I mean, I don't know. I just when I get a good night's sleep, I normally feel better,
Okay.
which helps. I don't know why, but yeah, it's mostly just cleaning
Yeah.
and
Yeah. How
obsessing over
often
that.
would you say that how many hours are you sleeping at night?
Um, I mean, normally I can't really sleep that well because I'm like worrying about things.
Okay.
I'm always agitated, so I'm probably like 5 hours, 4 hours.
Okay.
But I mean, on a good night, I'll get 8 or 9 hours of sleep, and that really helps.
Okay. Um, well, let's try some relaxation things.
All right.
So, try to close your eyes and just imagine a place that's really relaxing to you. You know, your favorite vacation spot,
All right.
a good memory you've had on the beach.
All right.
Think of that.
Yeah.
Are you feeling like your worried thoughts and anxieties going away?
Yeah. A little bit.
Okay. Now, try to put yourself sitting in class. You're next to give a presentation.
Okay.
The person's on their final slide. It's about your turn.
Okay.
Are you starting to feel a little anxious, a little sweaty, worrying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now just try to think of that place again. That vacation spot. While you're also thinking of going up and giving your presentation.
Okay.
Is it helping?
A little bit.
Open your eyes and describe to me, like where you were when you were calm. And
I was in Hawaii, where I went on vacation, and we were on a beach, and it was really relaxing, and I wasn't thinking about my anxiety or anything. I mean, when he talked about giving this speech, I got anxious, but then I just went back and thought about my relaxing spot, and it helped.
Yeah, well, that's good.
Yeah.
Some other things. How often would you say that you exercise every day?
Not much,
No.
really. I don't like it.
Okay. What
I
about?
don't do it that much.
Okay. What about coffee or caffeine?
I love coffee.
Okay.
3 to 4 cups a day, I would say.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right.
Gets me through the day.
Okay. Got it. Have you ever thought about taking medication for, your anxiety and such?
Yeah, I mean, my aunt, the one with the panic disorder or whatever, she took medication. I don't know. I think it was like Xanax or something, but and she was taking that for a while, but she got really foggy and kind of like she wasn't herself
Yeah.
when she took it, and I didn't like that at all. So I mean, I've always kind of been against medication. And, I don't really want to take them, and
Yeah.
so that wouldn't be my first choice.
Yeah. Did your parents ever think that you might have had anxiety, you know, when your aunt was in this fog and taking the medicine?
Yeah, it came up after my panic attack
Okay.
in high school, and I mean we've talked about it a little bit through
Mhm.
college, and so I think they have an idea, but it's never really been openly talked about
Yeah.
a lot.
And have you ever seen, had they ever taken you to see another
No, I mean
person?
I thought I should come in.
Yeah.
I just kind of chose on my own to come in and get help because it's been kind of taking me away from my normal life. So
Yeah. Oh, completely understandable.
yeah,
Some alternative natural medicine that helps is endorphins.
okay.
Also help.
What are those?
Those are just different hormones that are released during exercise,
Okay,
and so those can be released if you are actively participating in 30 minutes of exercise a day.
okay,
And that might also, if you're able to exercise and get out extra energy, also help you be able to sleep at night. You said that
okay.
a good night's sleep is what helps you,
Yeah,
um, perform better and not
yeah,
be so anxious the next day. So if you were, do some exercise and also get enough sleep, which
yeah,
8 hours a day,
yeah.
10 hours, whichever helps you.
Okay.
And also, caffeine, it really gets you going, pumps
Yeah,
up your
it
heart
does.
and stuff, which is
Yeah.
also, is that how you feel when you're about to have a panic
It
attack?
is. Yeah, it probably doesn't help.
Yeah, no. So people like to stop their caffeine intake.
Okay.
It's a good thing to stop
Yeah.
your caffeine intake. But quitting cold turkey can also cause your anxiety symptoms to increase
Yeah,
if you
that'd be
just
tough.
stop
I
it.
don't think I could do that.
Yeah.
So,
So let's work on some stuff for next time. Let's
okay.
have you limit to maybe 1 cup of coffee a day until
Okay.
next week. Then we can talk about how you're feeling.
Okay.
Let's enroll in a gym, or
Okay.
maybe it would probably be best if to maybe take a class at that gym. That way
Okay.
you're able to meet new people, introduce yourself, start talking, which
Yeah, that'd be good.
gets you anxious, which might be a good idea.
Okay.
And also some thought recording of the thoughts that you've been having,
Okay.
and
Like
try to
when I have a negative thought.
write it down, but then also think of the positive things that you're doing. So if you think someone is judging you based on your actions, maybe think, oh, well, I did this today, that was good.
Okay.
Some positives with the negatives.
And how often should I do that? Like every day?
Every day. If you want to do it right when you're having those thoughts, or
Yeah.
before bed, start a journal of bad things that happened that day, but also the good things that happened that day.
Okay.
As well as also maybe record how many hours of sleep you're getting in each night.
Okay.
Might be able to be helpful.
And try to get as much sleep as I can, right?
Yeah, that
Okay.
would probably be the best,
Okay.
because I don't want you to go on medicine, and I don't think that you have to. But
Yeah, I don't want to either, so.
if you do everything like this and we're able to increase it,
Yeah.
then
All right.
we'll have positive results.
Do people normally get help without medication?
Yeah, it's
If I
very
have
possible.
anxiety or whatever,
Mhm.
is it treatable or?
Yeah, it's very, very possible to do that. Yeah. Some things too that I like about getting new sleep is if you were, go and get some new bedding or a new pillow, something to get you excited to want to go to sleep
Okay.
after you've exercised and worn yourself out.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the exercise will help a lot.
Mhm. Yeah.
So,
So maybe before you enroll, or when you enroll, just go try out some of the equipment, and then also look into starting up a program there. I think would be really helpful for you.
all right. That sounds good.
All right. Well, thank you so much, and I will see you next week.
Thank you, doctor.